Punters, welcome to another sessioning video with a professional level mountain biker. This is Casper Woolley, Squamish Junior Extraordinaire. What else have you got?
I used to ski race.
Oh yeah, former elite level ski racer, soon to be full elite professional mountain biker.
Well, I won nationals, I guess you could say.
You were Canadian national champion of skiing, downhill skiing.
Yeah. Kind of.
Which was it, downhill skiing or was it?
Yeah, like slalom GS.
That's nuts.
Oh, I won BMX Canadian national champs.
What?
Yeah.
Okay,
When
so
I was 11.
when you were 11,
Yeah.
he was #1 in Canada. But Casper is actually a mountain biker, which is very important to note. My favourite bike credential of you is that you were king of the mountain on Angry Midget, which is a very famous
What do you mean
trail.
were?
Well, you're not anymore. Richie beat you.
Well, 1 out of 20 segments. I'm still winning, right?
Really? On which one?
There's
Let's
only one.
get your phone out. Let's check.
I don't have data.
We're going to take the one that says Angry
he's not
Midget.
on that one though. See,
Wait,
I told you.
but
I told you I have so many of these.
Let's have a look at the
I didn't
names on this
recognize
list.
anyone's names.
Casper, Remigio Van, that's Richie Rude, Dark Horse 66. It's pretty clear to see that Casper is a very rapid individual. So what we're going to do today, we've set up these cones all the way down, because I saw Casper did an Insta story the other day where he was practicing turns using cones. Let's try and improve this guy with some cones. What's the benefit of having all these cones?
We can be in like more controlled environment. We're like gonna go a bit slower, so we're not like taking as much risk.
Nice.
Also, the turn is like flat, so like the technique has to be more dialed in.
So the reason we've chosen this gravel road is that it's kind of a little bit soft, and now that we've laid out all the cones, we're just trying to bed them in. I say we, Casper is. You can see here, this is starting to cut in just a little bit, which is going to make some really epic practice. While Casper lays out the cones for our track here, I've got something pretty sweet to tell you about. You may have noticed that we both ride for OneUp components that are based here in our hometown of Squamish. If you click the link in the description and use code PUNTER20 at checkout, you can get yourself 20% off anything on the website. Grab yourself an EDC tool and never be stuck out on the trail again. Maybe pick up a carbon handlebar that retains stiffness while still being comfortable to ride with. You can even pair it up with the awesome grips or a stem that comes in 35 or 50mm lengths. Heck, they even have a dropper post with the shortest insertion length on the market and goes up to a whopping 210mm in drop. There's even more than this, so hit the link in the description and use code PUNTER20 at checkout while you still can. Okay, looks like Casper has got those turns sorted, so let's start learning some cornering technique.
That's my track there from the last one. And now I'm actually got some shape to my turn before the cone. And then I carry speed out and then just like flow and have to pedal, like didn't have to pedal as much.
Yeah, it was way quicker as well. How can I go from 7th on Pamplemousse to 1?
Make sure you do the segment before more people ride it.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Okay, let's do step 1. Like, let's do one thing at a time, because I'm already like overloading my brain as I'm going down this like 50-meter track. I'm like, drop the hand, wait, no, then point your hips, wait, then drop outside foot, look ahead. Oh crap, oh, I've gone straight.
Should we go to the first turn?
Yeah, let's do it.
First thing you're gonna wanna do is not leave your bike like that.
Can't wait to not put that in the video. First turn.
We have a bike,
Yeah.
so I'm here. We're flat. First thing we're gonna do is let the bike lean into the turn, but my body's just gonna stay where it is.
That's all we're gonna do first.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that now. Oh, why does my front wheel wash?
Yeah, that's the next step. You gotta hit the first step first.
What am I, is there anything like a trigger, like a one thought that's gonna help me make it do it? So I feel like my center, I lean the bike over, but then my body goes as well.
Yes. So relax your inside arm. To get your bike to lean more than your body, you have to let it drop. So the inside arm is gonna become long and your outside arm is gonna come up. Oh ho ho!
Is that better?
Not bad.
Let's watch the footage back.
It was more controlled. Instead of just relaxing your inside arm, you twisted your hips and kind of did this at the same time. Twisted your hips over the outside of your bike to do it,
Okay.
instead of staying in the same place and just dropping this in. Your first step is sort of what you want to do later in the turn. That's why you seem like you're standing, like you're not moving. You want to actually like build through the turn. You don't want to just drop and then just stay there all the way through.
Is this Casper Woolley's 7-step program to better cornering?
Yeah, I hope it's not 7 though. That's a lot of steps. What are you thinking of right now? How did you interpret what I said?
Just drop this, relax this, and put this up.
Yeah, okay.
But I'm trying to just do that and not point my hips.
This time, the only thing I want you to focus on is just relax your inside hand.
So not push down, just
Yeah, your left hand. Yeah, that one's gonna be nice and loose.
Okay, so just, like, am I like dropping it or am I pushing it down?
Neither.
Like, how do I move it? Like,
That's what I mean. You're gonna relax your inside hand, and it's gonna come to you naturally.
okay. Relax.
Watch, this is either gonna be wizardry or it's gonna really just not do anything. And then you can just cut that out of the video.
So step 2?
Step 2 is your bent arm, which is the outside
Yeah.
hand. You're gonna think about having all your weight over that hand, which is gonna stabilize your bike and body and
Right, okay.
give you some balance.
Because everyone else that I've asked has said you push down on the inside.
Oh, that's gonna be disaster.
But then, because they said like, if you push on the inside.
I hope you wear elbow pads if you push down on your outside, because that's gonna really hurt.
Because for ages, I got told to do it like this. Like Steve Pete. Do you know who Steve Pete is?
No, I never heard of him.
I don't know if you're joking if you're not.
Of course I'm not joking. Guy's a legend. I'm not that old. Or actually, wait. No, I mean young. All right, that was back to hips.
When I push this down, my wheel goes out.
But why were you pushing it down?
Okay, so rather than like, you know, this, I feel like I'm doing this.
Yeah,
Does that make sense?
yes.
So how do I stop that?
But you're not actually doing that.
Okay.
So
It feels like it though.
So instead of the bike leaning, you lean and the bike stays still. Whereas you need to stay still and the bike needs to lean. Man, I really hope my winter coaching with the younger kids isn't gonna be this hard.
You're pushing me. Right, okay. And then you're like, okay, so do it again. But say what you're doing as you're doing it.
We should maybe get to the knee. Oh, that's maybe what'll help you. Okay, we got
Okay.
some more. We'll scratch the other stuff.
Forget everything that I've just taught you. Got it.
You're gonna go, as you're approaching the turn, you're just gonna point your inside knee out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Relax the.
Yeah, but you kind of do this. You
Okay.
just do it like that instead of like this.
Oh.
Like you're a good enough bike handler that you get this
Yeah.
to a certain extent. But the way you get there is just not it.
We're making progress.
Yeah. Slowly.
It might be hard. You might not be thinking it, but we are.
It doesn't feel like it.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hold on. Oh my god! Whoa! That's so, I can feel it. There we go.
There we go.
There we go. I'll do it again. Hold on.
You've kind of got the knee a bit. You're still sort of twisted, but the knee's kind of going a bit.
Yeah.
So we need more knee. The bike's gonna angulate more.
Yeah.
The body's gonna stay the same. More speed.
More speed, faster into it with more
Faster,
knee.
better, everything.
Okay, but faster into it with more knee.
Yes. Paul has had about 1,000 too many runs. We boil it down to that Paul drops his crank down each time he does a turn instead of just keeping them level. So he needs to actually keep them level, which is gonna keep his hips square and let his bike angulate into the turn. You know the pull focus is gonna be dialed. It doesn't seem to be focusing. Maybe pull focus is not dialed. I don't even really know what pull focusing is. I don't know if that was a good awe or a bad awe.
That wasn't bad. Well, Casper, we've done the practice. Let's go to an actual mountain bike trail, shall we?
Yes, that sounds like a lot of fun.
So let's recap. We figured out there are 3 things that I'm going to focus on. Number 1, the knee point, the inside knee point it out thing. Number 2, keep the pedals level. Don't just drop the crank all the way down, but do drop the heels. And then the last one, dropping the inside hand and pushing down on the outside. So now we're at a real trail called Pseudo Suga in Squamish. We're going to take what we've just done there to something actually fun, a real trail.
Slap some turns.
Oh! Oh my god!
I didn't really hang on to that one very well.
Why don't you do it like as though you were racing though?
That's how I do it.
That's not how you do it in a race, Casper. Well, maybe this is why you haven't won one then.
Watch me race.
Well, no, because they don't cover the juniors. And I guess they don't cover things out of the podium.
It's okay, you can look forward to next year.
Oh my life.
My back end gave out on this one, that was so scary.
Alright, well, now you just have to show me how to do it like that.
What's the definition of a punter?
I haven't. I got to make a video on it one day.
We were trying with the cones to get your bike to lean more than your body. Now we have a corner, so your bike should be at least at the angle of the corner. Your body was somewhat at that angle and your bike was actually not at that angle at all. The magic knee, we'll go with magic knee. We'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Okay, we don't need to film this.
No, we do, because tell me what I'm doing.
I'm not sure yet.
Okay. We'll come back. Say it again, what is it? Me and the bike are 1 block.
You go on like any type of trail, you go off a jump, like you nosedive, like you're nosediving with the bike.
Yeah.
Whereas we need to separate you from the bike.
So how?
Well, that's what I was thinking about. Okay, so in the apex, gonna drive that inside knee more, and then we're gonna let this inside arm lengthen even more, which is gonna like make this one bend. Gonna get this effect.
Kind of like a dab.
Yes, I'm gonna dab.
So that's what I'm gonna try.
That's gonna allow your bike
more knee.
That's gonna allow your bike to get on this angle with your body still being like a little more upright.
Got it. More knee, more arm. So I just realized what I do is I try to extend my arm, and my arm went like this because I wasn't like, maybe not leaning over the front enough.
I see what you mean. So your dab is not very good.
Exactly. You've just said something that I've been wondering for a while, and I know I do it, and I think this is the problem of everything.
Okay.
Is that I squat.
Yeah.
I don't hinge. Instead of going like this, it's this.
Yeah, but your legs were dead straight.
Okay. So I've
You're gonna go over the handlebars.
Instead of doing this though,
Yeah.
like doing that.
Yeah. When you squat, you're basically just like this.
Okay. When actually,
You want to be like this.
okay.
No, we don't want to lean forward.
Yeah.
We just want to bring your chest towards your bars.
And how are you going to do that? By leaning forward?
Thought break. Thought break.
Okay.
Lean forward.
If you just lean forward.
You're just gonna do this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So we want to actually have bent knees, but just bring the body towards the bars. See, I got it.
There we go. Well done.
All right, so I've told Paul we're gonna work on the 3 things. Pedals level, inside knee pushing to the inside of the turn, outside hand pressure, and then we're gonna add arms and legs, trying to keep them straighter, so resisting into the turn. Well, it was harder for me to keep up with you, so you must have been going faster.
KW Photog 99.
No, my Instagram handle is Casper_Wooly. Link in the description.
I was focusing on holding myself up by pushing against with my hands and my legs. And I felt like I went way faster. So let's have a couple practices and then we'll turn the camera back on. So Casper, we're trying to combat the squat. The secret to not squatting. The anti-squat, you might say. Oh! Bike joke.
What?
So I'm trying to not squat as I go around the corner.
Wow. You're good here.
I'm good yeah.
Yeah, not everywhere. Instead of doing the squat to initiate your turn,
Yeah.
you want to actually get the bike to lean in. So that was the
push down knee out.
Yeah, push down
The
knee out.
dab and knee.
Yeah, dab knee. You'll just keep resisting, and your bike is gonna keep angling in more, using your knee, outside hand pressure, and just resist all the way through. Instead of squatting and then just literally hoping the berm will bring you around.
Yeah.
Pretty much just using your brakes. We want to not use the brakes. If we can get initiate and actually have control of the bike all the way through the turn, we won't need to use the brakes.
Okay, so let's recap. I think we've got to the point basically where I'm not going to progress anymore right now. Now I need to go and practice it. Things I'm going to work on: getting over the front way more than I already am. Pedals level in the turn. Don't drop the crank, but do drop the foot. Dab in every dab.
Are we gonna call it that?
Yeah, dabbing in every turn, like dropping the inside hand. Point the inside knee out. That was a huge thing. And if you give any of these tips a go, let me know in the comments below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Thank you. Cheers, punters. I'll see you next time.